You got Dylan here on another Patreon request music reaction video. Tonight's Patreon request comes to me from Stephen Kendrick, who actually asked for this song a month ago because it was a timely event which caused him to ask for this. But some things happened where we worked it out for me to do it this month instead. But before I get into it, I just wanted to thank you, Stephen, for your voting for my karaoke endeavors for the karaoke knockout competition. I do appreciate you. Even though I didn't make it, I still appreciate you taking time out to vote for me. Anyway, Stephen decided to take a break from teaching me about Australian artists to pay his respects to the American country music singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and businessman Toby Keith, and asked me to react to his song, I Want to Talk About Me. We lost Mr. Keith after a 2-year-long battle with cancer back in February of this year. Rest in peace, Toby. I Want to Talk About Me was written by the American country music songwriter and record producer Bobby Braddock, then recorded by Toby. It was released as a single from his 2001 album, Pull My Chain. The song, which was initially intended for Blake Shelton, is considered country rap with its rhythmically spoken lyrics. Although Toby has said that there ain't nobody doing rap who would call it rap. This was Toby's 7th #1 single on the US Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks chart. As much as I play around and say that I don't listen to country and I'm not a country loving person, I've heard of Toby Keith. I believe I've heard a couple of his songs out and about. I've never sat down and listened to his music myself. For the sake of not embarrassing myself, I do know who he is, and I do hope that he rests in peace, and I hope that his family has found strength and peace as well. With all that said, I'm just gonna get to reacting to Toby Keith and his song, I Want to Talk About Me.
This is the store that I was telling you about.
Credit card smoking now.
Remember last September I wore those silver shoes? Well, Cindy told Lisa that told me that they have the scarf here that would go perfect with those shoes.
Oh, I bet.
But there's the scarf's right over there. Let's go over there and look over there.
So if the title doesn't clue me in, already, I'm guessing this is probably about whoever his girlfriend or wife is. She just loves talking about herself, and yeah, we're seeing that right now. And he looks pretty uninterested, especially walking around behind her with her packages in tow.
Ooh. Excuse me.
About your work, how your boss is a jerk. We talk about your church and your head when it hurts. We talk about the troubles you've been having with your brother, about your daddy and your mother and your crazy ex-lover.
I feel like I've heard this before. Just like I said in other situations, other songs and stuff, that it was probably during perhaps, me working it in the background, and I just had no clue who the singer was. Probably didn't hear it that well. Wasn't really concentrating on it, but this part sounds familiar for sure.
We talk about your friends and the places that you've been. We talk about your skin and the dimples on your chin, the polish on your toes and the run in your hose, and God knows we're gonna talk about your clothes. Talking about you makes me smile. But every once in a while, I wanna talk about me, I wanna talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually, but occasionally, I wanna talk about me.
Okay, the chorus definitely sounds familiar, and I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm just like, I think they got the right person for this. I can't imagine Blake Shelton doing this. Not that I'm super familiar with his work, really. And to be honest with you, I didn't really get to know him much until he became a judge on, was it The Voice? So I really didn't know much about Blake Shelton. But what I do know of him, what I have heard him sing, I can't see him doing this unless he has done it. And I'm not saying that he can't do it. I just think that this particular song, me watching Toby Keith here, I think they got the right person to sing this song, which clearly it did well with him. So
I wanna talk about me.
He's a pimp. So far I've seen him as a cop. He's a doctor right here, I guess, and it looked like he was a pimp not that long ago. Also, I was wondering, was maybe some inspiration in the shop, could that be from Pretty Woman? Just wondering. Not that, you know, that movie alone ever had, you know, a woman shopping with a man, you know, carrying her bags. I'm not saying that. I'm just reacting, guys. Just reacting.
We talk about your dreams and we talk about your schemes, your high school team and your moisturizer cream. We talk about your nana up in Muncie, Indiana. We talk about your grandma down in Alabama. We talk about your guys of every shape and size, the ones that you despise and the ones you idolize. We talk about your heart, about your brains and your smarts and your medical charts and when you start. You know, talking about you makes me grin.
I forgot he's a biker too. He has a lot of professions in this video, I'll tell you that. A lot of titles.
Now and then, I want to talk about me, want to talk about I want to talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually, but occasionally I want to talk about me.
He was so young here, and he's super cute. I feel like I might have seen pictures or maybe seen him on television when he was older. I've never, like I mentioned, I never really got into him or knew specific songs that he sang from his heyday, and never really got a good look at him back then. So this is my first time seeing what he looked like, I guess, when he was popping. Not saying that he's never popping. I feel like everything that I could possibly say could be taken wrong, and I don't want it to be. Again, this is just me reacting to someone that I have never watched. So please, you know, do not take anything I'm saying as gospel. I'm just reacting, folks. Just reacting.
I want to talk about me.
Wow.
I want to talk about me. I want to talk about me. You. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about me, want to talk about I want to talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually, but occasionally I want to talk about me.
I guess this role is him just being a fan, like a sports fan. Looks like football, so pretty interesting, very colorful. I like this video. The song is cute too. I could see it being very popular. Definitely something I could see played at bars nationwide. Maybe that's where I've heard this before. More than likely.
I want to talk about me. I want to talk about me. Love me.
I will will say that he was a very talented man that we lost way too soon. Also, going along like the stuff that I talked about, you know, in my intro, which I stress, guys, I get my information from the internet. My source usually is Wikipedia, and we already know the internet can be, and might as well always be considered wrong at most points. I get my information from there, so if anything that I say is incorrect, you know, definitely get me right in the comments. But going along with what it was saying, that this song is considered country rap, I wouldn't really say that, because he sings. He may do some fast spoken word but he also sings, and he sings very well, by the way. He had a really nice voice. I've heard country rap, and this was good. This wasn't that. Not that I have anything against country rap either. It is what it is, right? This was just, I think, him throwing, you know, different sounds into the song to keep it interesting. That's why I look at it, you know, just to keep the ears interested in the full song. That's how I'm looking at it. I wouldn't label it, I guess, is where I'm going. I enjoyed that. My first full-fledged introduction to Toby Keith. It's pretty hype, you know, makes you laugh because of the title and what he's talking about. Thank you so much, Steven, for suggesting that I react to that. Thank you for being patient for me getting to it. I know that you wanted this to come out last month, but we got it. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please leave me a like. And if you're new to my channel, I hope there's something on here that will make you want to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me on this Patreon request reaction video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!